Hi guys, welcome to Karen's Corner. When I was decluttering, I found this again. I had completely forgotten about it. It is a little junk journal and I put all kinds of washi tape and washi sheet over the cover, and inside it's about comic books. So yeah, I used it. I made a few pages. This was last year. I made these pages and I made this wonderful thing with my Arteza paint markers, trying them out, and I made this lovely lady. Magical. So, ooh, I have to be careful of this, but maybe it doesn't really matter because on this page I want to use my gel plate and just stamp on here. So yesterday I saw a video of Caroline Dubie. It was a little advertisement for her jelly plate workshop, which I bought last year, I think about a year ago by now, and I still haven't done anything with it just because I didn't have the time and energy and whatever, so I still need to download them. But I thought that was so much fun, that little intro, that I thought, you know what, let's try it. So I found this. I've had this for ages in my stack of pictures. This is of a place where you can get music courses, and I've had this picture for a few years, I think. So you know what? I think I'm gonna try and fussy cut it, which is gonna be really fun, and use it in my junk journal on this page. So I think I'm gonna put her over here and him over there, and then stamp a quote in between. Maybe music was my first love. Oh, I love that. Do you remember that song? It was by John Miles, I think. It's been a long time ago, but I really absolutely love that song, and I love the quote, music was my first love, because it was. And then my teacher. Well, that's a different story that I still haven't told you yet. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to use this as a stamp. Let me get ready. This I'm going to use for my paint. And this time I want to use my Amsterdam paint, so I just took out a few colors that I think are really nice, and I'll figure it out. I wanted a stencil that had lots of, that wasn't too small, so I think this one. It looks a bit like she was using, actually. And then of course some background paper so I don't get everything messy. Okay, let's just start. Oh, oops. It almost fell off my desk. First of all, I need to start by gessoing the lot, I think. Or shall I just stamp over it? And not gesso. I'm just gonna stamp over it. I'm just gonna do it. What? Right. Oh boy, is this gonna work, guys? Is this gonna work? I'm not really sure. So I'm gonna start by, blue is gonna be the background. So a bit of blue on my jelly plate. Maybe that's enough, I don't know. We'll find out. I haven't used this in a while. Oh, sorry for the sound of this. I'll see if I have another one. Because it's gonna be a fun video otherwise. So I'm gonna put this on top. And I think I should have left the, how do I lift this up? With great difficulty. Okay, I should have left the plastic on. Yeah, this doesn't work. I'm gonna put it back on plastic. Well, first let me see if I can stamp with this. Ah! I think my... It didn't work, did it? Okay, let's do it. I think I should. Let's take this off. Let's do it like this. It looked so easy when she did it. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. And let's just put it back on here. And let's see if I can get this. No, I can't. I have no idea how this works. I think the stencil is a bit too big, so it'll fall off when you try to lift it up. Oh well, complicated. Let's do it again. Should I get another brayer for you? Because it is really fun to stamp with this on it, but oh my gosh, it's not my best day. Oh my goodness, because now this of course doesn't stay on because it's slippery now. Oh well, I'll manage. Let's just put this on a bit more to the side. No, I'm doing it again. I should have put this on when I had this in my hand. How does she do it? Carolyn makes it look so easy. I think lifting up the jelly plate is difficult already. So here we go. Let's do it again. This one over here. I think I like it better like this, especially for the background. So I'm gonna do the background like this. This doesn't work either. Okay, let's just do it like this. Because it'll be fun if you still see the... I'm a bit confused now, guys. It'll be fun if you still see a bit of the background, I think. But I think I need to put more over it. I'll get another brayer, guys, because this one makes this sound. And actually this is... You know what? I'm just gonna brayer a bit with blue over it. And then I should have taken the other brayer. If you've seen my video... Sorry, it's a bit chaotic. If you've seen my video with my dilution and more, where I do a background with this, this brayer really makes these dark patches, which is okay. But I didn't want that back then. And the other brayer makes really light patches. I have no idea how to explain this. Okay, I'm doing it again. Okay. I'm just gonna pick this up. Well, I put the plate on it now, so I'm just gonna do it like this. Anyway, isn't this an awesome tutorial? Oh boy. I can handle this. So first I'm gonna get a new brayer for you, because this one really sounds awful. And oh, actually this is kind of nice. Is there still a little bit on here that I can do this? No, there isn't. On here? Nope, it's all dry. Okay. Oh boy, I wanted a little bit more blue, so I'm just gonna use this squeaky thing one more time, and then I'm gonna get another brayer and another color and another stencil, and let's do it again. Well, maybe I'm gonna use the same stencil. So I'm just gonna use this as a palette, because I want a bit of blue over here and a bit over there. That's what I'm using it for. So there's not too much white. So this is okay. Let's try to get the rest off. Now I need to do it a bit better. Just a little bit. Okay, so I found some different stencils. Maybe this one works a bit better. I really love this one. I have no idea what this is. Texture. Okay. And I found some hearts. That will be nice because, you know, music was my first love. So, but first I'm gonna start with this one. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna start and I'm just gonna add some green, because this is a lovely color green. I love this color. I have a cabinet in this color in my living room. Okay, you still hear it, but it sounds a little bit better. No, it doesn't. Sorry. Brayers, right? Do you have that too? Do your brayers have this really wonderful sound? I think a smaller brayer is better on this smaller gel plate, because now I spread a lot of paint on my huge brayer. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. Oh well. Okay, first I'm gonna lift it up. Learning. Then I'm gonna put this one on here. And then I'm gonna stamp. Yeah, okay. Oh, look at this. Okay, that's awesome. So I'm gonna stamp that over here. You don't really see it, but it doesn't matter. It's awesome. So this is just gonna be some color put on the... I'm gonna clean it over here as well. It's just gonna be color, lots of color, and that's it. So you don't really see what the stencil does. Pew, like this. I love this. So there's just blue and green over here. So maybe I can do a background color with something else. You see, it doesn't really matter what kind of stencil you use. So I am going to use this one now, I think. I can also put it on here. Maybe that will be simpler. I want to do the hearts with this one, so I still have some yellow. I haven't used yellow. So I am going to use the little brayer again. It sounds awesome. Awful, I mean, but it doesn't matter. It's better than the other one. I love how this looks. Okay, so now I'm gonna stamp this over here. There's a lot of noise outside again. What do you see? That's nice. Let's do that also over here. So now this has a real weird background. Oh, I like it. Let's do that again. Look at it. I'm just playing with some paint and some stencils. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it looks really nice. So that's what I'm trying to tell you in this tutorial. Just, it doesn't matter what you do. Just do something and have fun with it. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna do it again over here, because that looks really awesome. And then some of the yellow over here, and some of the yellow over here. Now this I really like. So this, you don't really see what it is. I mean, do you see it? I don't. It's just a mess. That's what it is. Yeah, well, that doesn't work. I thought I'd go over it one more time, but and just clean this a bit up. So now I do need to clean this because I want a bit more pink on here. So I'm gonna get some, oh boy, everything's falling down again. I don't have my baby wipes on hand, so just using some water and get off the really awesome video. Most of the ink. Paint. It's not ink, it's paint. Oh well. I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna use this one, and I think I'm just gonna, you know what, I thought I wanted to brayer over this, but that's not gonna work. You really need something like this. So I'm just gonna do it. How am I going to do it? Or am I just going to, I don't know yet. We'll find out when I get back, because my battery's flashing. It's really a mess of colors, isn't it? The yellow is a bit, yeah, looks a bit dirty. It's just yellow. It is ochre yellow, I think, and it is the right color on the page, but I'm not really sure. Okay, let's cover it with hearts. Okay, so now I can use the jelly plate for the hearts, but I want the hearts to be really bright on top of this, because it is a bit of a weird background. So I think I'm just going to use a sponge. Let's just do that. Shall I use this paint, or shall I... Oh, I'm just going to use this one. Amsterdam, what's it called? Venetian Rose. Oops, and lots of it. Okay, so I'm going to take a bit of this. Well, I want it to be a bit... Here we go. You don't even see it! I need to do it like this. I need to dab lots of... I want to say ink every time, but lots of paint over here. Shall we take a sneak peek? That's better. Lots and lots and lots of paint. So I think this works better than the jelly plate for this, if you really, really want to see what it is. Because that's what I want over here. I want you to see that these are hearts. So I need loads of paint. Okay. Now that's amazing. So I'm gonna do it over here. So I do need loads more. So let's just keep it open. Over here. So I'm going to speed up the rest because it's gonna be the same, but all over the page. Here we go. And one more over here. And let's get rid of the rest of the paint. So So it's almost everywhere. So now you don't really see that weird background again anymore. I mean, but it is a nice background now. So I am going to clean this and dry this, and then we're gonna fussy cut. Well, I'm gonna do that off camera. Fussy cut these lovely people. I'm not sure if it's gonna be awesome, or I don't think this will. Oh well, we'll find out. Let's just do it. It's a weird video, I know, but it is one of those videos I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing something, and well, it turns out pretty nice, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll find out. Okay, so it is a very, very, very busy background. That's a bit too much, isn't it? Okay, I should have put gesso over it, and then it would have been different. But I didn't, so I need to figure out what to do with this. So I did fussy cut these lovely persons. And I think what I am going to do first is get some white ink paint. Difficult today. And I'm going to use dilution paint because it is really nice and fluid. It's way more fluid than the Amsterdam paints. And my white is actually, I have hardly any Amsterdam white left. So I'm going to use my finger. And I'm just gonna do this. I do that more often when I think the background is just a bit too much. Just a bit. Okay, way too much. I just use this and then put this over here. So when this dries, it dries, it's not as white as it is right now. So I need to do it a bit more white on here. So that's what I'm gonna do for this guy, and for this. Whoa, that's gonna be half the page. Well, it's gonna be fun. So I think I'm going to fast forward that. Just a little bit more over here. So I need to dry this and clean this. I do love finger painting though. I normally really don't like it when my fingers are dirty. When there's sand on my hands or glue or whatever, I need to clean it. But finger painting somehow, I don't mind. Which is really weird because I'm always washing my hands. Okay. But this was fun. So I need to dry it now, and then I think I'm gonna go over it with one of these for a border around it. And of course this is a lovely color because it goes well with this, but I want it to pop, so I'm going to use black. Or what's this, black cherry? Or, well, black cherry might be nice. Okay, that should be enough. So as you can see, this vanished quite a lot. It's now just a really even weirder page. But when you put her over this, it's really nice. And then this person has a bit more white. I actually do like it, I think. So let's start with the edge around the paper. Sorry for the background noise, that's my very silent fridge. It's very silent. And it wants you to know. Okay, let's try this. Ooh, that's really purple. Dark purple. But I wanted something dark, so let's see if I can use this one to smudge it out a little and make it a bit more scribbly, smudgy thingy. And this really is a dark color. So I don't want it to be a real nice line like this. I want it to be a bit more smudgy, but with your finger it just doesn't work as well as with a little sponge. So that's why I have this little sponge thing. Okay, now that's fun. Now it's still so very busy. So I'm not gonna, I wanted to stamp on it. Music was my first love, but that's just not gonna work. So what I do like is to use some Snarky Comments by Diane Reevely. And I'm going to use, ooh, shall I use white or black? That's the question. Let's see if I have a black one. Because I thought white, I always find that difficult. Okay, so I'm gonna start by making some room and gluing these on. Do I like the middle? That's the question. Or do I want something over that as well? I know what I can do. First I'm gonna glue these two on, and then I am going to make it worse by tracing this. That's gonna be nice. So I'll do this off camera. See you in a second, guys. Okay, so I've got all these layers now. I think this is one of my busiest pages ever. So I am going to trace some of these hearts, if that's gonna work. Sometimes making things a little bit more busy, make them stand out a bit more, makes it, I know, blend in a bit better. I don't know how to say that. It doesn't really work that well because it just takes off the paint, takes it off the page. So it sticks on the point, but oh well. Just a few of the cute hearts. See, I think it's funny because now it is a bit less busy, even though I made it more busy. Or do you disagree? Let me know, because this is kind of busy page. Okay, so is this big enough? Rain or shine, darling, I will be fabulous. It is a very small quote. Or this one is gonna say, please don't interrupt me while I'm trying to ignore you, even though she's smiling very hard at him. And this one can say, rain or shine, darling, I will be fabulous. I don't know what to do, guys. I do love music, was my first love, but I don't think if I stamp that on here, let me find, like with this, I can of course trace it. I'm just gonna do it. So, I'll fast forward this part. I need lots of blocks. An E. Okay, I got the wrong letter. So music was my first love. And then an exclamation point. So I need to clean all of these. The way around. Okay, what does this look like? Oh, I like it. But I do feel like I need to go over it with a really dark black pen. So I'm gonna do that off camera. And first, they need something to stand on. I can do that with a bit of purple. If it is still purple. Okay, where did I have this one? A bit over here. Purple for them to stand on. And yeah, and I'm gonna go around them with a black pen. But guys, I've sped up. That's so much that I did speed up this video, and it's gonna be too boring, so I'm gonna do that off camera. What I'm going to do is get my black, if I still have it. Is this black? I think it's dark blue. Gel pen, let's see if it's black. Yes it is, but does it work? Not that good. I do have another one somewhere, so I'm gonna find it, and I'm just gonna start doing this, if it works. I've got way too much on my desk, so I might use something else if this doesn't work. It doesn't work. So what I'm gonna do is get this, my Arteza brush pen, and go around it with dark grey. I'm gonna do this. It's a bit more difficult, but I can do it. So I'm just gonna go around it, and it doesn't work as well on every surface. So on the white, it's a bit lighter than on, well, it is on the white. Oh well. So I'm just gonna do that off camera. So see you in a second. Well, it's gonna take me 15 minutes. Okay guys, another one of my very, very busy pages, but look at it. I do love the background now. It is, especially over here. I mean, there are so many layers going on, and there's even a comic behind it, like you can still see over here. So that's fun. This part I think is a little bit too much, but oh well, it is nice. So I think it would have been better if I had done a bit of white everywhere. So just a little wash over there. But I already stamped over it, and I think it's okay. But if I haven't stamped these words on here, I think I would have gone over it with a little bit of white. But now I think it's gonna smudge this. So it's gonna be like this. But still, it is awesome. So you know what it needs. It does need a dot, because it's so busy. It does need a dot. So I can do something like these green dots. Really nice. But I can also do something that you really see, because it is as, you know what, I'm just gonna put a pink dot over here and a pink dot next to it and another pink dot next to it. And I always use 3, so this time I'm gonna use 4. It is insane. And I don't really like this one over here. Can I still get it off? I like it better over here, and I think this will close better. So I actually wanted to go around it with white, so get a white shade over here, but it's gonna be too much, so I'm gonna leave it like this. So, guys, do you know this song? Music was my first love, and it'll be my last. Okay, that's it. Okay. Oh boy, I love the music of the future, music of the past. I really love this. Okay. So, yeah, a bit of a weird, chaotic page. I'm sorry, guys. I've had a migraine for 3 weeks now. Almost 4. So, things don't really work out the way I want them to. But for a page that really didn't work out the way I wanted to, I think it's kind of nice. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. And you know the drill. Would love a thumbs up. Would love it if you subscribe. And hit that notification bell. And, well, let me know in the comments down below. What do you like best about this page? Probably the 4 dots, right? Well, that's it for today. So all that's left to say is, groetjes uit Holland. Greetings from Holland.